Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Miami Marlins versus Pittsburgh Pirates, Arizona Diamondbacks versus Milwaukee Brewers, and Minnesota Twins versus Kansas City Royals, which are happening on Thursday, June 3, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about Miami Marlins versus Pittsburgh Pirates match. Elieser Hernandez will make his long-awaited return from the Eel in this one. Hernandez last pitched back on April 3rd against the Rays and allowed 2 runs in 2.1 innings where he sustained his biceps injury. The talented young right-hander had a tremendous 2020 season, compiling a 3.16 ERA and a 1.01 WHIP accompanied by a 1-0 record in 25.2 innings pitched. He has squandered 4 runs in his 4 career innings against the Pirates. Miami has struggled to find their footing this season and stand at 0-3 on their current 9-game road trip, including a 5-1 loss to the Blue Jays. They have dealt with their fair share of injuries and the offense just hasn't been there. Miguel Rojas is out of the lineup. The Marlins haven't been winning a ton of games similar to the Pirates but are the better team in this matchup. Pittsburgh has dropped 9 out of their last 11 games overall. They are the lowest scoring team in the majors, and the bad news is the pitching hasn't been as effective, which makes it especially tough to win games. Tyler Anderson comes into tonight's matchup having lost 2 straight decisions. His last start came against the Cubs, when he gave up 5 hits and 2 earned runs over 5 innings. He took the hard luck loss as the Pirates gave him no run support. This season, Anderson has pitched 56.1 innings, and has allowed 29 earned runs and 51 hits while walking 17 and striking out 55 hitters. He carries a 4.39 FIP and a 1.207 WHIP into his 11th start of the season. Opponents have hit .242 against him, with a .273 BABIP and a 40.1% hard hit rate. The Pirates bullpen comes into the series with a 9-6 record, a 4.05 ERA, and a 1.261 WHIP. In 204.2 innings, Pittsburgh's pen has combined to allow 92 earned runs, 23 HR, and 172 hits while recording 86 walks and 210 strikeouts. My betting advice for that game is to pick Miami Marlins on the money line. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 20-37 on the season, giving them the 2nd worst record in all of MLB behind the Baltimore Orioles. Wednesday's loss was their 17th loss out of their last 20 games overall for Arizona. Offensively, the backs sit in the middle of the pack in most major statistical categories. They currently rank 14th in runs per game, 14th in batting average, and 16th in slugging. Eduardo Escobar is off to a good start, slugging 13 homers and 39 RBI, but still only batting for a .239 average. Most of their success came in the month of April, as they have been struggling as of late. As of play today, they have a brutal 20-36 record and have not found a way to stay in games with a disastrous starting rotation and mediocre bullpen. The loss of Luke Weaver and Zach Gallen has been detrimental to the back end of the rotation. Look for some big changes to either staff if the losing continues. The Diamondbacks have really struggled on the road, where they've dropped 21 of their 30 games. Arizona is the 23rd highest scoring road team in baseball, averaging 3.8 runs per game. Eduardo Escobar has led the offense overall with 13 home runs and 39 RBI. It's hard to back Arizona here. The Diamondbacks have dropped 17 of its last 20 games and are sending a pitcher to the mound with only career victory. Jon Duplantier is expected to make his 5th career MLB start for the Diamondbacks on Thursday. Duplantier has only made 1 appearance this season, when he allowed 7 hits and 4 earned runs against the St. Louis Cardinals on May 27. Before not being on the roster last season, Duplantier posted a 1-1 record and 4.42 ERA in 15 games during the 2019 season. The Arizona bullpen that will be behind Duplantier is 24th, with a 4.75 ERA. As of late Thursday night, there was still no official line posted for this game, so it's tough to see where the value will be. However, based on what we currently know, the Brewers have been rolling lately, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Avisail Garcia has paced them with 10 homers and 31 RBI through 50 starts. Although their offensive numbers are lacking, they have compensated with elite starting pitching. They have a 3.74 staff ERA and are second in the majors with 566 strikeouts. The Milwaukee Brewers are 29-26 on the season, 3rd in the NL Central, sitting 3 games behind the first-place Chicago Cubs. The Brewers have won 8 of their last 11 games overall but have only won 3 of their last 10 home games, giving them a 13-15 mark in games played at American Family Field. The Brewers are the 3rd lowest home scoring team in MLB, averaging just 3.6 runs in those games. My betting advice for that game is to pick Milwaukee Brewers. The Twins aren't playing well at the moment, losing 3 of their last 5 games. They are still at the bottom of the AL Central standings, 10.5 games behind Chicago, and will try to gain some ground with a win over the Royals. Happ's numbers aren't necessarily an indication of how well he's pitched this season. Most of the damage off of him came in a span of 2 starts in which he allowed 15 runs over just 7 frames to balloon his ERA from 1.91 to 5.35. However, the Twins veteran is striking out batters at his lowest rate since 2009, 6.80 K/9, which hasn't left him a very high margin for error. It hasn't helped that Happ has stranded a career-low 62.3% of his base runners this season, a number which will likely climb towards his career average of 74.6%. Happ has made 10 career starts against the Royals, going 6-3 with a 4.12 ERA and 1.08 WHIP in those matchups. That includes a 2-0 record with a 4.08 ERA in 3 starts at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals are playing well at the moment and they've won 4 of their last 5 games. Bubik's strong start might not last for much longer though. While he's posted a strong 1.52 ERA in his first 29 2/3 frames, Bubik has also logged some troubling peripherals along the way. He has fanned just 6.67 batters per 9 innings of work while walking 4.25 batters per 9. The second-year lefty has also benefited from a .228 BABIP and an unsustainably high 88.6% strand rate. His current 4.69 FIP also suggests that he could face some regression in the near future. Kansas City comes into this series riding a 3-game winning streak. The Twins dropped 2 of 3 against the Royals in their series last weekend and they are 3-3 in 6 games versus Kansas City this season. While Bubik beat the Twins in his last start, he hasn't fared well against them during his young MLB career. Meanwhile, Happ owns a 6-3 career record in 10 starts against the Twins, including a 2-0 record on the road at Kauffman Stadium. While Bubik beat the Twins in his last start, he struggled against them during his young career. In 4 career games, 3 starts, the Royals lefty is 1-2 with a 5.52 ERA and 1.91 WHIP in 14 2/3 innings. Per Baseball Savant, current Twins are batting a healthy .333 in 43 plate appearances off of Bubik heading into Thursday's start. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Twins, which will give them their 4th win in a row and 5th win in their last 6 games. My betting advice for that game is to pick Minnesota Twins. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.